guys, and welcome back to some more Octopath Traveler. Last time, actually, instead of last time, let me catch you up with what we did with Honnet's story the last time. So, we found, what's his name? Our master, whoever it was. And he was actually petrified by the beast he was hunting, so now it's our job to find out how to save him from all that and probably eventually fight the beast in the upcoming one. So we will get on with this. The story so far. Following her master's trail, Honnet made the long journey to Stoneguard. There, she talked to Natalia, who'd been friends with Xanta. Following Natalia's clues, Honnet found her master in the forest, except he had been petrified by the beast called a Red-Eye. Honnet forgives the old man for not keeping his promise, the last words he wrote before the curse stilled his hand. In the same note, he told Honnet to find the woman called Susanna. She's a seer, he wrote, and perhaps she can help. And thus does Honnet arrive in the frozen village of Still Snow. Now!
Oh.
Now this is probably the reason Honnet's like my least favorite character, just because of how she talks. And I hate reading it like that. By the spirits, the snow falls deep here. Oh, look at a little cat frolicking in the snow. It's not like Lind to frolic like a kitten. But then, she has a snow leopard. For her, arriving in a white wasteland is like a homecoming.
Woohoo!
Parday. Parday? Is that what it is? Is that like a partay? I ain't never seen a snow leopard that big before. It doesn't bite, does it?
Cheerily.
Fear not, young ones, Linda's with me. She's a gentle creature. She will do you no harm.
Really?
She's yours? Funny sort of pet, ain't she? Linda's not a pet. She is my companion, my friend. Friends, you say? Just like us, then.
Yup. Yeehaw!
Her fur is so soft.
Whoa.
And warm, too.
So,
Tell me, children, does a woman by the name of Susanna live here? The old lady?
oh yes.
The old witch, you mean? Yeah, we know her. Who doesn't?
Now then.
I see. And where might I find her?
Oh.
See that house with the red roof over yonder? Ah, yes. That's the old witch's place.
I see.
Thank you, children. Of course, say hello to the witch for us. Bye-bye, Lind.
Oh.
Enjoyed the attention, did you? Best come with me before they return with more friends. Some good old travel banter. Linda's popular with children, isn't she? Yes, in our village, the youngest oft play with her. Linda seemed to enjoy the games as well. Nothing warms the heart quite like seeing children smile. Linda's most proud of her fur. She likes nothing better than to be stroked and groomed. I can see that. Of course, the children like it, also. to bury themselves in her thick, warm coat. Yes, what is it? Do you think Lynn would snap at me if I stroked her? Of course not. Would I ever? Once the children had their turn, of course. How cute. Okay. Oh, geez. A witch hunt? Could that possibly be happening? What's this crowd? It's a witch hunt for sure.
Listen up.
But I have journeyed many leagues to have my fortune told by Madame Susanna.
Oi!
I implore you, pray open the door.
A pox on 'em!
God's teeth, man, get out of my way. Oof.
Tja. What the?
Phew. Yikes, some foul language. Come on, boy. Just. There's no need for such words right now. It's your fault for getting so worked up anyway. You won't get no apology out of Alec? He don't talk none.
Honestly?
Has he lost his tongue?
No.
Nay, it's just that Susanna does the talking for the both of them.
Tja.
Oh, ho.
Who is that man?
Doubtless.
Susanna's minder. He looks after her and keeps the riffraff from bothering her, as you might have noted.
Truth is...
Name's Alec. She took him off the streets when he was a wee sprout. A wee sprout. Saved his life, she did. And he's been with her ever since.
Could that mean?
Old women aren't commonly in need of a bodyguard. They are when folk from far and wide come flocking to have their fortunes told. Fame don't sit too well on her, considering how little she cares for her company. Surely she does not refuse every visitor, right? Maybe?
Right.
Bit of a funny one, ain't it? A seer can see the future clear as day, but don't tell no one what she knows. Alec turns them all away. No amount of begging or beseeching makes one bit of difference. Not a spit of it. Every now and then a fool tries to get rough with Alec, but off as not, ends up with only a cracked skull for his trouble.
Curses.
Finding her was easy, but talking to her may prove more difficult. So we're fighting him? I guess so. Alright.
Letting us begin. What next? Coming, if thou darest.
Alright, so we still have our, like, big rat boy, right? What is this? Panicked. Okay. I don't like that. We just didn't have a turn there.
What next?
Alright, so, yes. This guy should hurt. Yeah. We need more of those.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Because if not, I really need to get more creatures with on it. Like, you see how little all these other attacks does? I don't think Lend scales up with... No, I didn't want to run away. And I just used a rat boy. You know what? I think it actually might be easier to restart from the save point and just do those cutscenes over again, just to have our rat one, because that did like 7,000 damage to him. I don't feel like we're getting very much without it. So we'll be right back.
Now, let us hunt him. Letting the hunt begin.
Okay, let's try this again.
What next?
Yeah, like I've been reading some stuff about this game, and they were like, yeah, Lynn doesn't level with you, so after a while, Hanet's just awful. So, kind of a bummer. Probably have to just use some heals at this point to make our way through this.
Letting the hunt begin. Coming, if thou
I'm also not a fan that you can only use your creatures to fight people in the towns.
Coming, if thou darest.
But, oh well. It's not too big of a complaint, considering I like never use Hanet, but like look at that. That's Hanet has good weapons right now too.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
All of her weapons do about like are about 200-ish. Except the bow. I think the bow's like the huntress bow is like 128 or something like that. Something not too great because I just haven't found a better bow. But like they're not bad for where we are.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Like they're about the same quality Ulbrich has, which he just doesn't. Oh, no, it's just Lynn just doesn't do anything. It's very sad. Because this is how like
This will help.
all the Hanet exclusive battles have gone for us the whole time.
What next? Coming, if thou darest.
They seem long, drawn out, and just like
Coming.
like I could have been done with this if I was playing any of the other characters. Or if I could shoot my bow at this man. But I guess the thing is, like, I don't even know what the thing is. I was trying to find a way to justify it. I don't know. I guess I haven't caught her enough little animals. I guess I haven't played Pokemon with Haunted enough. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Sorcery.
Don't do it. Okay, thank you.
This will help.
So I can take a bow and shoot it at myself just fine. But shoot at him? No, you don't do that. Thank you. That rat guy, the Rat King,
My quarrel.
saved us so much time there. So much time.
He's a man grown, but still a boy within. Be a dear, Hanet, and have Linda carry the poor fool within. He'll be catching his death of cold lying out in the snow like a log. How dost thou knowest my name? That's what you want to ask, isn't it? I'm
I mean-
a seer, remember?
Yeah, you're supposed to know
Exactly,
everything. I
seeing
would
eye.
assume you would.
Or so they say.
Then thou art an oracle. Truly, thou will be able to help.
Poppycock and nonsense is all it is.
Poppycock?
A hunter from the woodlands who communes with the beasts. Not a common sight in these parts. The only one who might fit that description is that hobbledehoy, Xanta.
Hobbledehoy.
Him or his prentice. Hannet of the Darkwood. Your age, your snow leopard, your garb? Simple deduction, my dear. The trick is to say what you know, and nothing more, and let the gullible fill in the details. That's all Susanna's famous all-seeing eye is, in the end. Well, disappointed to learn I'm just a fraud?
On the contrary, now I know I can trust thee. If thou speakest the truth about this, then surely thou wouldst not speak false of aught else.
Fair befall you, but that Zonta lad raised a clever prentice, and that's the truth. Now, why don't you tell me why you're here? But first, let's go inside, shall we?
It seemeth that would be for the best.
Oh, well, well. That young master of yours has managed to get himself into a right mess, hasn't it?
Mistress Susanna, canst thou help in him?
There is one way.
In truth.
Truth? Ah, now that's a word. You said you trusted me, remember?
If there is the slightest chance of lifting that curse, I will trust whomever I need to. Milady?
Gods take my eyes if that fool hasn't raised a strong and brave young woman. I'd scarce believe it if you weren't standing here in front of me.
I learned from his example, the good and the bad.
Is that so? Can't imagine that would work, but the world is full of wonders at that. Isn't that so, my dear? But about the curse.
I am prepared for any trial.
There is but one way to turn stone back to living flesh. And that is to slay the beast that wrought the curse.
Oh boy.
I had feared as much, but it shall be done.
Stay, child. I'm not finished yet. Did Santa forget to teach you patience?
Mine apologies.
If you try to fight the beast as you are, you'll only meet the same fate as your master. And what good will you be to him then?
But I must...
What you must do first is find the means to protect yourself from Red Eye's lethal power. Tell me, dear, have you heard of the plant called Herb of Grace?
Never.
Long ago, there was a beast in these parts too, what turned men to stone. Folks here soon learned that Herb of Grace could ward off the magic. I reckon it should be effective against Red Eye as well. Herb of Grace grows in a forest so thick there are few ways in. I'll send a layak ahead to show you the entrance to the... But know that the forest is a perilous place, and home to many frightful beasts. You want to prepare well before you venture in.
I shall. Thank thee, milady.
It is my pleasure, dear. In a strange way, that Zonta boy was like a son to me. A vexing, wayward one, but a son all the same. With you being his prentice, it rather makes you my grandchild now. And And what kind of a grandmother would I be if I refused to lend you a helping hand?
Master and I are both in thy debt.
Okay, well. So we have to go into the woods up here, right? The Whitewood. Oh, we've already... Okay. I won't worry about healing up. We can just heal her during combat. Maybe we can get some more little animals for her to use around here. Because that, I feel, would be a lot better for her than just using Linda the whole time.
Victory shall be mine. I will cut you down.
Yeah, like that one. That one might be nice. I can't cast with Tressa now? What is this malarkey? This... Ooh!
Let your wounds be healed.
Let me just use my magics.
Cursed witchery.
Ah!
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Rain down arrows on me. Nice. 3 damage. Oh, and I can't attack. I forgot. Duh. Of course I can't attack.
Too slow. Out of my way.
There we at least one's gone.
Cursed.
Those guys don't do like anything.
Thou darest.
It's just... Whew. Ah, 0 chance. Nice. I like it. 50.
I'll not
Oh
be
man, this is gonna be a time with her here.
May the sacred flame shine forth. Oh no!
Hit him with the staff. What even do we want to use on these? I guess our spear is the best thing
I'll do my
we have.
best. Oh, sacred light.
What next?
Oh no!
What am I doing? Tressa as a bow. This is what I'm doing. I'm making it where I can actually break the guy for 2 turns. Duh.
I'll do my best. Oh no!
Tressa could have killed like all these goons first turn if she got the chance. No, we want to use our spear since I think it's like one of our best ones.
My turn now. Oh, sacred light.
I really don't want to kill
My
it.
turn now.
Like, I really don't. There we go. Okay, that should be good.
Letting
Right?
my
That should
arrow
be a good
fly and
spot.
true.
7%.
Cursed
My
witchery.
turn now.
Let's do... Look, I'm taking some time in this because I actually want to...
Wheel.
I want to try to help Han it out here.
The
We have
battle is
Mercy
truly
Strike,
joined.
right?
I am made out of my way.
What next?
Let's do
Alright, I'm probably gonna skip ahead to like capture it. Let me see if it's like on 1 health or whatever. It's about to be. So yeah, I'm gonna skip ahead till I capture it.
Well then.
Yikes, that might be a minute.
Thou didst find
Nice, we got it. About time too. See, right now I think this is gonna be a long one, but I forgot we cut out like a decent bit. So it's not too bad. We can at least make it up to this forest up here. I might even,
Standest
you know
thou
what?
against me?
I might try to capture
be
this bear
hunted.
too. Just to make this a little. I'll probably cut this one out too while I spend all the time trying to. Cause no one, look, we already know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna hit these guys a couple times. They'll die if I'm not trying to capture them, and if I capture them, we're gonna be here for probably about 3-4 minutes trying to capture them. So, we'll be back in just a second then. Nice. Okay, that bear, like, honestly, out of every enemy I've ever fought in this game, that bear probably hit the hardest. It hit Hana and Ophelia for, I think, 2,500 on a move that hit, like, everyone. I think it hit the other two for, like, right under or right at 2,000, but, whew, it hit pretty hard.
Flame protect.
Oh, is this one where I capture both?
Now then.
We might need to get this. This domo game making me capture animals. Thinking this is Pokemon or something. Okay, nice, we got them both. So, this part is probably just a, catch our little Pokemons part. This is what it's really seeming like. It's a talk and catch animals. Grim whiteness as far as the eyes can see. Looks real pretty though. It's colder here too. The wind cuts to the bone.
Come on.
This way.
Now then.
A trail? The secret path only the mistress knows. It leads straight to the heart of the forest. Out here, the snow never melts. It covers landmarks and makes every direction look much like the other. The herb of grace grows somewhere deep in the forest. But be wary, many dangerous fiends lurk within. That is why Susanna keeps the knowledge of this path secret. So you do speak, and as well as any man.
Huh.
Only when I have something to say.
Thanks be to thee.
If only more people in this world followed the same principle. Right? Too true. Too true. Go carefully. I have not seen Susanna look so happy for many a year. Pray return safely, that you may bring her more joy. More
Thou hast my
happiness.
thanks.
I shall. Oh, jeez. So, I owe her that much and more. I will prevail. Let's try not to throw the Switch controllers anymore. So I have the Switch controllers in the very lazy way, as in, I just take both of them and like have my hands down by my side playing it. It's so nice that you can do that. Let's hear this travel banter.
Whoa!
Wow, would you look at that? Snow and ice as far as the eye can see. It's beautiful, don't you think? It is indeed. I have roamed far and wide on the hunt, but never beheld a place such as this. The snow's like a silk wedding gown, but even softer and wider, and more beautiful. A silk gown? Tell me, Tressa, could thou place a price on this scene? Of course not, silly. As much as I'd like to take it home with me, a sight like this can't be bought. There's not enough room in anyone's bag for a treasure like this. Indeed, I dare say thou art right. Okay, well this looks like a good place to stop for now. So, thank you guys for watching, and we'll go find this Herb of Grace in the next part.